I feel like Natty's quest is gonna be too much baggage for me. Because I asked Tyler. Tyler said to do Natty's quest. We get to learn more about Natty, obviously. But I asked him if we were going to learn that she's a bad person, and he didn't really know the answer for that. Because everyone can describe a certain person as bad or good in their own right, you know. Because Draco Malfoy, clearly bad, right? Clearly bad. But, like, he was forced to be that way because of his family, yeah?
Oh, good.
I'm sure he
you're
had
safe.
a nice soul in him. Hello, Poppy.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left. The poachers got to my gran.
What?
Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said
That's
they
why
took
she
the
was
whole
in a
place
hurry.
apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
Everything's not fine. It's still damage control. I mean, no, it's still damaging, not damage control. I mean, we gotta do that too right now, too.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Snidget? What's a Snidget?
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction.
Oh, it sounds like...
In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based
okay,
on the
I was about to
Snidget,
say that.
which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
why do poachers care about Snidgets? Obviously because they're rare. Did they say where they're
Where
hidden?
exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Okay, well...
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Okay, I didn't say them, but that's... Okay.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Gotcha. Any rock skipping around here? Hell yeah. That's not rock skipping. Oh my god, this place would have been perfect for rock skipping.
Revelio.
Darn, no rock skipping. Okay, well, let's go track Natty now.
So frustrating.
What's going on
You
here?
wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you.
Oof.
And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
What?
But Mother!
That sucks.
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
I understand both
So
sides.
frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus.
Oh.
And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
A random gazelle in Hogwarts. That instantly would put you in a dangerous spot. How'd you become one?
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
A whole month? A leaf in your mouth for a whole month? You'll be starving yourself. Or what if you're like, trying to take a bite of something and then you swallow the leaf? You're fucked. Do you choose your
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Animagus.
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
That's cool. What does it feel like?
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat.
That's
And
cool.
I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
That's cool. That's incredible.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
Yeah, just not
She
wrong.
claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
I don't want you hurt though. Like, perhaps your mother is right. I'm not gonna be too mad. I don't care if Natty hates me, cause I don't think we have grown close compared to like Sebastian and I. But I don't want a student at Hogwarts to die. As much as like divination class, Professor. Damn, I don't remember her name right now. Professor in Harry Potter's era would always state that a student in Hogwarts would die every single year, and half the time it wasn't right. So, this might be another one of those situations, but I don't care. Your mother's right. A gazelle in fucking Hogwarts in Scotland? I believe we're in Scotland. Wherever we are, that doesn't make sense. There's no gazelles out here.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them.
Deal with them.
My
why?
mother cannot know where I am all the time.
But why are you so
Thank
adamant
you for
about
being
it?
here during that rather awkward conversation.
I think she's doing it to get not have someone else feel the hurt she did with her dad.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Did we even finish that quest? That's awkward. I didn't even get anything out of that. Alright, anyway. Gobbledygook. Up here we go. I guess this is the closest we can get. I don't know. I felt that quest kind of left me feeling a little incomplete. Like, we didn't even get a reward or anything after that. It was just a conversation though, right? So I guess we wouldn't get an award. Amit. My Ravenclaw fellow classmate. Oh. Is that ominous? No, it's not. I was about to say, what the fuck? Why aren't you using your wand? Suddenly you're no longer blind? Damn, what are all the Slytherins doing up here? This is the astronomy tower? What are y'all doing?
Hello there.
Amit? Oh my god, Amit, I didn't even see you down there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
What?
It is.
You saw
His
me
name
with
is
someone?
Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine.
Oh my god.
Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he
He's
simply
so
wants to
cute.
show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Yo, you know what? Amit is cute. But he's just cute. He's probably just our best friend. We don't. It's not best friends and lovers. It's just best friend. It stays best friend. But the fact that we just like say the goblin's name to him, but I chose the option to not tell Sebastian even the goblin's name or the fact that it was a goblin, and I'm out here telling Amit everything. Very best friend material, obviously. Have you never met a goblin? If you didn't, then how did you learn gobbledygook?
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you never met a goblin?
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me. Being self-taught
Yeah, I was supposed to
enough.
say, he wouldn't know how to, like, pronounce certain things correctly, right?
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Okay. See you there, then. That's far away as shit. That is hella far. Holy hell. Alright. Ooh, we're near... we're near more star stuff. Astrology table. Hello, Logog.
A friend who
Logok.
speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You had no choice.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings,
What's
Lord
Unmeet
Gok.
here
It
for,
is an
though?
honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well...
What the fuck is
yes.
that?
Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Okay. So we're sneaking in there?
Aromie and I can do this.
I will await your return.
So no fighting.
I shall see you soon.
Alright, Amit, let's go. I don't know what the fuck you did earlier. But even, Log Knock didn't like it. I don't know how to pronounce the man's name. Surprised Amit's not questioning anything
The
right
door
now.
is looking at us.
Oh.
Clever.
Okay. Come on, Amit. Best friends. Just, you know, out late outing. Late night outing.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Isn't it?
Revelia.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Look at my girl. She looks scary.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
It is pretty here.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
You want to meet? Okay, bye, meet. I'm sure you're just telling to me.
Aromie, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Those goblins in my family worked in the mine one time or other.
Meet's over there, bruh. I hope he can tell you.
Revelia.
A lot of them, actually. It's fine. I don't...
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing.
I'm about to say, no way! Oh god, I'm on fire, bro.
There's a human here.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Aromie. You have my word. We're being watched by a door.
What door? Oh, that door.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
I thought I needed a pull that. I guess not.
Revelia.
Does this?
Confringo.
I I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
I mean, it's adorable, bro.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Okay.
Revelia.
Is that a scroll over there? Just more chains.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
If only I could get my hands on Fake or that student.
See, there's no way you can like actually just like sneak, like Assassin's Creed sneak, and like take them all out through that way. There's no way. Oh, fuck that
Pity, not quite. Release me!
Revelia.
Well, you're over there, so homie, stay over there.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
You said empty-headed? Or empty-handed?
Rather unwise coming back this
Oh
way.
shit, my god, I didn't even see you there, bro.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Oh, I did not mean to fucking do that.
I won't rest.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunately, fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary.
Such arrogance.
always go right. So if you're catching me in a horror movie, just pretend you don't know I always go right. Holy fuck, that's a lot of people.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
That's a drill?
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
It surely didn't look like a drill to me. But who would I know? What would I know? Who would I know?
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
There is. Trolley. That's not a trolley. Ami, are you here? Okay.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm sorry, Ami.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
I'm gonna keep hiding just in case, because I have a feeling there may be bad people around here. And there's a chest over here. Fuck, I can't get it. Lol.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
At least there's no spiders.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was.
More
It
people
really
are knowing
was.
my secret.
I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Of course.
Without further ado, adieu.
Goodbye. Bless you. Lodgok. Lodgok? What's
They're
your name?
building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct.
Lodgok.
Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget.
Which is?
Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it.
Wait, is that Professor Fig's wife?
She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Aww. It's all coming together.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know.
This is sad.
After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war.
Oh my god. This is my
I will
great
find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Okay. Take care. Damn, son. Alright. Gobbledygook.